The Turning Pointe Autism Foundation has been created for parents of children that are severely affected with autism, so that these children might have the same educational and vocational opportunities that other children have.
As a parent of a severely impacted child with autism, we had first dreamed to have Jack in an inclusive setting, in a traditional setting, and we found that a traditional school setting just does not meet his needs. We've tried, and the school district has tried, but it just wasn't working out. So we have decided to place him in special placement, and the school that best fits his needs is about an hour and a half away.
There's nowhere locally that will meet the needs of a severely impacted child with autism, not only academically, but recreationally, a sense of community, and just a better quality of life is very crucial to these, to these children.
The traditional school setting has bright fluorescent lights, there's lots of noise, there's lots of kids, it's crowded, there's a lot going on, it's very chaotic. That in and of itself is just not a good setting for a child who's severely impacted with autism.
The Turning Pointe Autism Foundation, most recently, thanks to the help of Randy and his family, were able to acquire an 8.3 acre site off of Naperville Plainfield Road that will be developed to include a school, a recreational facility, and 5 to 7 residential units with a respite care facility.
Think about autism from a national perspective, what's really fascinating and interesting about what Turning Pointe Foundation is going to be able to do with this facility, it's actually going to give people of Naperville, people of the Naperville area, an opportunity to have an impact on a national issue, but they're going to be able to do it locally, right here at home.
What we found is we talked to various people in the community, we talked with educators, and we talked with people that really understand the needs of autistic children especially at the higher end of the spectrum, was that we had a unique opportunity here to really create something unique and special for the kids.
And I think they really deserve to be in the community that they live in and they grew up in. I think every child deserves that right. And I think the families feel comfortable knowing that their child, if they can't be living at home with them, are close by. And they are able to see them and be actively involved in their education.
The need is great. This isn't a small task that we have embarked on at Turning Point, but it's a necessary task. And I think at the end, people will realize that the money we raise will have a significant impact on the community.
From a financial standpoint, any project such as this is really only as successful as the community allows it to be.
They're going to be able to be involved in changing the direction of autism locally, changing the way people see how autistic children are educated, how they live. And they actually have an opportunity to be partners in this effort that I think could potentially be a model for how you deal with autism and how you support autistic children and their families, not only here in Naperville, but around the country.
One of the things that I'm excited about as it relates specifically to Turning Point is that I believe that the people that are involved will be very critical of how we evaluate a resource and what we do with that resource and how we expend that resource. And I think you'll see that the execution of this program will be at a very, very high level.
And we really hope that the community will embrace Turning Point from a financial standpoint and be very supportive. And certainly as we've begun to speak with people in the community, just on a personal level and to some of the community leaders, the response has been phenomenal.
We will commit to a highly trained, highly qualified, ongoing education in our staff, and they will be compensated as such to allow for them to have passion in their job and to care for these kids to the utmost of their ability.
We have had preliminary discussions with the mayor and city council and planning officials at the city, and they have offered their support. Our goal is to make sure that this is a win-win for everybody. We're looking to create a model that hopefully every other community can follow, should they determine that this is the kind of facility that would be a benefit to their community.
Naperville is a wonderful community. We've always helped our kids. We've always helped individuals with special needs and disabilities. We need your help with this project. We've secured the land. We need your financial support to build the school. Naperville has always come through before. Please help us make this dream become a reality.